Hi, welcome back. I'm Reluctant Buddha, and today I have a couple topics I'm going to probably record today. I actually want to do this one I call it letting go of the rope. I've been doing massive purging the past 12 months, 18 months, and it's grueling. And I was writing down how, people say let go. So I was jotting down how easily said let go and the practicality of letting go are very different things. So I got up around 4 o'clock this morning, like usual, and I was just sitting here and I was like, I want to record today. And I was trying to put together my thoughts on how to talk about letting go, which is really shadow work in this ascension journey and these awakenings and the unification of self, soul, integration, whatever you call it. When you're bringing your higher self in, as above so below, into this life, when you are living your authentic self, no longer seeing self through lenses others or society has put on you. You are living your truth. There's a process to get there, and in order to do that, you're going to have to slay a lot of demons inside, traumas, failings, false beliefs, and I'm sitting here trying to, how do I formulate that? And I remembered a few years ago in one of my classes, we had to do an analogy, and a personal one. And I used the example of the one and only time I ever water skied, and I called it letting go of the rope. And I told the story of, I was in my mid-20s maybe, and ironically in the same town I'm currently in, which is weird. This is not I've only been here a little while. And my mother had a friend who had a boat and went water skiing. I thought, hey, let's go. So I get in the water, skis on, rope in hand, and the guy driving the boat says, if you fall, let go of the rope. Now, really, that should have been phrased when you fall, because you've never done this before. The idea that I was absurdly thinking I was going to do this on a first try is insane. But hey, I'm 20-something. I'm an idiot. So here I am. And he starts to take off, and I quickly realize my legs are not pulling me up. There's no way. No matter all those aerobics I did and all the power walking, I wasn't getting up out of that. It was really grueling. Legs shook, falling. So I don't let go of that rope. I hold on for dear life. And I get drugged through the bay. 30 miles an hour of salt water shut up my nose, up my eyes, down my throat. I'm getting a colon cleanse through my head through salt water. And literally, I am holding on to the misery. And eventually, at some point, a few minutes into this, my brain screams, let go of the goddamn rope. And I let go. Now I'm buoyant, floating in the bay, no longer getting a colon cleanse through my sinuses, and I'm completely content. And I think this is the best way I describe letting go. We hold on to behaviors, attitudes, beliefs, false shit. It's not even ours. Things put on us by family members when we were little kids, perceiving as a child. Our culture, gender roles, then you go to political parties, just even gender, your identity, your sexuality. You have so many layers to this facade. And we hold on to things we don't even like. We hate them. We express our discontent, and yet we hold on to that damn rope, and we get dragged behind it in agony. And I use runes a lot, and they quote in there a line of, "Are you sure you're not suffering over your suffering?" Suffering in its true sense means undergoing. If you're prolonging the undergoing, now you're suffering over your suffering. And I think that we hold on to relationships, marriages, jobs, a sense of self far too long. The lesson was learned long ago. You just keep repeating and repeating. It's maddening. And you have to wonder, what the hell am I doing? You start thinking it's just you. It's really not. It's the human condition. We've been programmed to think this way in this loop of duress because you're too busy to move forward. So you let go of the rope, and all of a sudden, you're feeling better. And it sounds easy, right? Because it is easy. Now, does it take practice? Absolutely. You're going to let go of that rope 1,000 times a day. It's like quitting cigarettes. When I quit smoking, I didn't quit on the first quit. I did the supplements, Nicorette, those commits. I tried things. And on the last quit, there was no supplements used. I just said, I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke anymore. That one phrase repeated 1,000 times a day was my most successful. I haven't touched a cigarette in 3.5 years. Can't stand the smell of them now. Usually I quit, I want to stand next to smokers. Not this time, because I don't smoke anymore. So here I am stressing this past 10 days. That full moon workup was in water, and a lot of water, and I have a rising in Cancer, so it was intense. And it was also a full moon of dropping that which doesn't serve. And I think I might be suffered over my suffering. So I'm using the same method I used to quit smoking. Oh, I'm not afraid anymore. Oh, I'm not anxious about that. Oh, I gave that to Spirit. It's off my plate. It's not going to change the current circumstances, but what's already manifested, you can't change anyway, right? But you change your energy about how you're looking towards later. That's where the magic happens. So, I have to ask you, what are you holding on to? What do you hold on to and carry around with you and identify with that you can't stand, don't want it? You kind of feel like you're a victim of it. Like you're kind of like, it's a yoke around your neck. Prison. What are you holding on to? Let it go. Let go of that rope. Bounce in the bay. Have a good time. And next time, we'll talk then. If you liked what I said, please hit subscribe, hit like. Also, if you have comments or questions or anything you want to have answered, please leave it. Aquarius, my love language, intellect. I'd love to share. So have a great day. And remember, embrace all, exclude none.